thank you for viewing the video.
Well, I'm not ready yet, so just hold on,
And
everybody.
you don't even have
Everybody, just...
You don't have it up.
What do you mean?
You don't have the keyboard up.
Yeah, I know. We got to do a lot here.
Oh my gosh.
Debbie, cover for a second.
He was not prepared for the start of this show.
We got that booted up.
Yeah, we'll use it better than this, but who knows? Yeah. We'll have to just reset here in a minute. So anyway, we got lots of news coming.
Well, we started early. It's not even 8:30 yet.
Okay.
Ha, there.
So you got it?
That. I'm trying to make it in time.
I'm ready to dance.
I'm ready to dance. Okay. And 8:30.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Two old people on the couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video. I'm Debbie, and this is Mark, and we are two old people on the couch, and we are glad that you're here, and we have lots of news coming up today, and lots of stuff to talk about today, so we'll be getting into all that.
Weird stuff going on here lately, so we'll be going over all the latest, greatest news, and some of the things I've heard that you won't hear out there. Just wanted to start off today. I like to do that, in our show here lately. Is my, beef of the day.
Here's a beef.
It's about new vehicles, in particular. I'm going to say trucks, because I'd buy a truck if I was getting something. And they're like $70,000 to $100,000 now. And they have things on them that you could not imagine. They got radar sensing taillights, right? So that just your taillight, if it goes bad, right? You got a bad corrosion or something like that, shorts out the whole thing, the whole car stops running. Just because of your
sensor,
your light bulb.
Okay.
So to replace those, they've got like radar things in the taillights and everything. So it senses if traffic is around you and all this stuff. And if you have to replace it all, it costs $5,000 to get your car back on the road just for a simple taillight that used to be like $25 back in the day.
Back in the day.
Or you just went in there, cleaned up a contact, boom. You're back on the road, free fix. Okay, so let me just get over this real quick. Is like if I went in today to buy a truck, I'd be a wreck because I'd be like, I need a truck. Let's just say I'm a farmer. I'm not. Okay, I'm a fake rancher, but I'm not really. But let's say I was. I'd go in there and say, I need a truck to put hay bale on the back, take it from here over to there.
Right.
Let's say, okay, that's good, but. Look what we got over here. I go, okay. This has it's got leather seating. It's got all this stuff. Look at this beautiful thing. I go, yeah, I know, but I just need a truck to put in hay bale to get from here to over there. Hey, listen, while you're doing that, we've got dual heat zone, capability and that, dual heat zone. I'm like, I don't want dual heat. I don't. Heat, maybe. Yeah, air conditioning, maybe. But dual heat zone, no, I don't need that. Ooh, it's got a computer dashboard, do all this crazy stuff. No, I don't need that. How about security system? So, if the security module malfunctions, you can't even start your truck to get your hay bale from here to over there, and you can't fix it yourself. No, I don't want that feature in my truck. And also the security, the keys, if you lose one, it costs $350 for a second key. Like if you just wanted a backup key, it's going to cost you $350 to get that key. You want that feature? No. I just want the old metal key, sticks in there, you turn it, and your car starts. The old-fashioned key that used to be 99 cents to get cut out, now probably $5, $10, who knows? But I do not want a $350 key. Just want a truck to get my hay bale from here over there that maybe I can fix myself also. That's all. That's my rant of the day.
Oh my gosh.
Get on with the show, Debbie.
Okay, let's get out to the news because that was a lot.
Yeah, well, I'm just getting pissed.
Okay.
You can't even afford a truck and you can't fix a truck. So there you go.
All right.
It's just, the world has gone mad. What do you want to get out to? News?
News.
All right, let's get out to news right away.
I have Century for
Good morning, everybody. I'm done ranting. Sorry about that. Go ahead, Deb.
Okay, so we are in a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas right now. And yesterday they released 24 hostages from Gaza, and a bunch from Israel released a bunch of prisoners from Israel back to Hamas. So they'll be fighting tomorrow or whenever they start up fighting again with Israel. So, and there is talk, Egypt says all sides are up for like a 1 or 2 day extension on this ceasefire, which will give Hamas even more time to get reorganized. So it's not just a ceasefire and Hamas is giving Israel back hostages. It's a ceasefire and both sides are giving each other well, not hostages, but prisoners. And some of these prisoners are guilty of murder and stabbings and
a
all
lot
kinds
of
of
nefarious stuff. So yeah, what did we gain from this? It's like it said, okay, if you get hostages, you have bartering.
Yes. Yes.
And that's why a lot of countries
And what
say,
is the number
we
one
don't
rule?
deal with
You can't
deal with terror.
Right,
I mean,
you can't
hostage.
you
terrorists.
can't negotiate with
for
terrorists.
hostages. I don't know. Who knows? It's not my war.
It sets a bad precedence.
It says, I don't know. Do your thing over there. It makes no sense. I have my own feelings of why they're fighting over there in the first place.
Right.
And it has more to do with the global world leaders or cabal or mob, whatever you want to call it. Those guys are trying to stir some stuff up, get our emotions all up on both sides. And yeah, that's what I think's going on. But that's my own opinion.
Well, so anyway, I just right now they're waiting to get more hostages released right now. They're supposed to get another batch of releasing hostages and stuff. So
Meanwhile,
we'll see how that goes.
Remember that war in Ukraine?
Yes, no, nobody remembers
that's not
that
even in the news anymore.
No.
I haven't even heard a Zelensky speech in over, a week or two. And we told you from the start,
right?
It wasn't going well. They were losing bad. This is a lost cause. We were right.
Yes.
We were right again. Hate to toot my own horn, but I listened to people out there, not mainstream media, that was telling you they were doing great. We just got to throw a little bit of money at them, and they're just going to whoop butt. Woohoo! It's going to be exciting. They were wrong. The whole, class of middle-aged men in Ukraine are wiped out. There you go. That's great, people.
Okay, so the bottom line is they're in a ceasefire. They got 24 hostages yesterday. They're waiting for another exchange today. And they may extend the ceasefire for 1 or 2 more additional days.
Just remember, watch us at 2 times speed because
he rants a lot.
I rant sometimes. Okay. It just gets to me.
So then we have the Palestinians. They celebrated because they got their people back. And but these people had been put in jail for murder and attacks on Israel. So, and even for throwing stones and stuff like that. So apparently, throwing stones is a big thing in the Middle East.
Well, they might be celebrating because they got a couple people back.
Yeah,
but they lost a whole bunch of people in the process of getting those people back.
Right.
Their whole town is wiped out.
Right.
But
so that's the Palestinian
I don't know what's going
side.
on over there. Listen, you take a side. All I know is the salon is intact. You can still get your hair done over there now. Okay, so that's a good thing.
Well, that's a good thing. So there you go. Okay, so everybody remembers the case, the George Floyd case, that kicked off the whole
riots,
stuff. The whole stuff that happened a few years ago. Well, this Starrick guy that was the one that was convicted of that, right, was stabbed in jail and really injured the other day. So anyway, I'm just keeping you up to date so that you know what's going on in the.
That did spur a whole bunch of peaceful protesting, right? And in that peaceful protesting was lots of fires.
Yes.
Lots of nefarious stuff. But now...
Where did we see fires?
Listen, over in Ireland.
Ireland.
Yeah,
yes.
Ireland, there was a
Go out to us. Okay.
Watch us at 2 times speed for a better experience.
Go, tell the story.
These young kids were stabbed. I don't know the
details,
dead or whatever, but the Irish citizens,
Yes.
not right-wing ludicrous or anything
Right.
like that, but the citizens are outraged that kids are getting
immigrants, because it was
Well,
done by immigrants.
Let's say,
Right.
it was done by immigrants and everything, but the media is trying to say no big deal here. You
Right.
know, we
No big
lost
deal.
a kid.
Yeah.
Who cares? But remember, if we only can do things for one kid,
Yeah,
you
we should do it.
that's out the
Mhm.
window. And they say the protests are riots.
Well, they are. I mean, they're burning down stuff and
Oh.
looting businesses and
right.
stuff like
It's
that.
the
but
same thing, but the
it's the
news
same
media
thing. I
is
know.
saying that's horrible
Yeah,
when the exact same thing.
happened here. They said it was their right to do that.
They're right. They're
Mm.
just expressing themselves.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Do you see what I'm talking about? The
Yeah.
media, and once they get a perception in your brain, right?
Yeah.
That's what they try to do. They try to tell you, like, I've been studying up on salt because I love salt. I don't think it's bad. That's my own personal opinion. So I studied salt. Come to find out, all these studies and everything, they really got nothing on just the salt alone that's bad for you. Sound familiar?
Yeah,
right?
Mark likes salt.
Listen, but the guy said they want to put it in your perspective. So in 1962, this guy said, hey, salt's bad. And they might do it to make money,
Right.
to get the lobbyists and politicians to get on
Mhm.
your side so you make a profit. Whatever it is, there's different things. They say, hey, salt's bad for you. And they tell you a couple things, and boom, your mind is set. Salt is bad. You start telling all your friends. Then you can't be wrong, it's because
Right.
then your friends come up and say, nah, salt's good for you, and they're like, whoa, no, I am right. Salt is bad. The first perception that they put in your brain
Is the one you'll hang on to.
is the one you hang on to most of the time. It
Most of the
takes a
time.
lot to get you. It's probably, to get you back to say, I did some research, and yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The salt only has like 40% sodium in it. The rest
Right.
is calcium and all this other stuff.
Mhm.
And you have to have a crap ton of it to be bad, whatever. That's just, different researchers came up with different conclusions.
Mhm.
And none of it is
Right.
really saying one way or the other. That's all I'm saying. Do your own research. Don't believe me. If you have a heart problem, please do not take my.
Yeah. Don't take his word for it. Talk to your doctor.
I'm just saying that's an example of how the riots are
Yeah.
and how the media sets you to think one way.
Okay.
Boy, that was long.
That was
But
long.
It's important stuff.
It is important
It's-
stuff. Okay.
People could just tell the news,
Right.
but then they don't tell you why some of the news is good or bad. Well,
Right.
that's why we say do your own research.
Right.
Don't just take our advice, please. Don't.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. What else
I
you
think
got?
that's who we were watching. Was Dr. Ken Berry? Is that who you were watching?
For
That
the
might have been.
I don't-
Maybe. I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure.
It was a younger guy that was like, he does a lot of this. He
Yeah.
takes people that say things are bad. He
Mhm.
researches it really hard, finds out, like that's like they'll say like beef is bad for you one day.
Right.
Then the next day, they remember eggs were bad for you. Cholesterol. No, eggs are probably really good for you.
hmm
They do this all the time.
Okay. So this week, also the day before Thanksgiving, we had this crash that happened up
Yeah.
at the border, and
Yeah.
when it
Yeah.
originally happened, they called it terrorism. They started freaking out. They closed all the
Yep.
border
Yep.
crossings in that area. They closed the airport down to international travel. All these things, and then they came out later and said, "It was just a wreck." But if you saw, and we should have had the video.
Oh my
We should
gosh, yeah,
really
the
have the
vid-
video. But go look it up on
Yeah,
Twitter.
go look it up.
Anyway, the
this
video
thing
of
is
this car.
hauling butt.
This car is going 100 plus miles
It
an
did,
hour,
it
and
did.
it was a Bentley.
Listen, that Bentley would have made it over that creek, that Dukes of Hazzard. jump.
Yes,
Yeah.
it would have. It would.
I mean, and it was probably, the Dukes of
Yeah.
Hazzard car would have been in shambles too if you actually saw how
Right.
it really landed. But whatever.
Yeah,
I'm just saying this thing went airborne
it was.
off of a ramp.
Yeah, it just goes zooming past the thing, and I don't even know what was in these people's mind. It was a husband and wife from
I don't know, but
Western New
yeah,
York that
and
was in the car.
they're a nice
and-
couple. Everybody
Yeah.
says they're just
Yeah.
nice, fun-loving, obviously rich people, right?
Yeah.
But so I haven't
I
found enough
think
research to find out. But,
the
like
car
my,
got hacked.
yeah, well,
Possibly. Allegedly.
allegedly. Listen, Glenn DeVries, you
Yes.
hear, he went down in a plane crash.
Yes.
Well, you do a little investigation behind Glenn DeVries, find out all kind of what his business was,
Yeah.
who he sold it to.
Right.
I did my research, and I'm like, things might be a little freaky
Right.
on his airplane just going down.
Yeah.
This car thing has all that written over it. I need to do research before I go further on this.
Right.
What were those people? What company did they own to get rich?
Yes.
What did they know? Or were they like an extreme, maybe?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't know.
It's looking more that way.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just freaky. Cars just don't go barreling down. Maybe they had a fight or something like that.
I don't know.
Maybe one was going to leave the other and the other one
knows?
flipped up.
Who knows?
Who knows? All I'm saying is the way it went down and the way it hit that
Yeah.
deal and everything,
Mm-hmm.
it might have been to look like a terror attack, maybe.
It could have been
to take
just
out those
to-
two people.
Well,
Allegedly.
allegedly, it could have been that, or it could have been something that happened, and so that
Yeah.
they would close down.
Right. It
and
could have been
panic.
a terror, but then they don't want, we got the Christmas season. They
Yeah.
want people out there spending their money.
Spending the money.
So they might have covered, just wacky
Yeah.
incident,
Mhm.
Who knows? Don't
Yeah.
jump to any
Allegedly.
conclusions.
Who knows what
yet.
happened there?
It's just weird.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
was weird. It was totally weird because it was just like out of the blue, and that car was going fast, and it was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Bentley. It was an expensive car.
Dig deep on this one, people, and and find out about these people, their moods,
Mm-hmm.
how their life has been going
Yeah.
beforehand. What did they know? Yada yada yada. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So then
Oh my God.
let's go full screen on this, and we're gonna get into this. And I know everybody's
Oh, my
all
God.
happy and how good she looks on Facebook and how good she did and all this kind of stuff. And I'm not saying she doesn't look good.
Right.
She
right,
looks
right.
good. She looks like a 12-year-old.
What was that one thing that we were
But-
talking about where they,
Yeah.
people
A
that
Dolly
are
Parton wears Dallas Cowboy cheerleader outfit. 77 years old during a halftime performance. Again, she does look good, but I don't know. And she sang good.
Yeah.
Her performance was great.
this one guy that did a short, he's like, come on, you people. You're 30, 40, 50 years. Quit acting like you're, in your early 20s or
Right.
teens, like
Mhm.
18 to 24. Quit it. You're old now. Dress appropriately.
Well, I mean,
that's all I'm saying.
yeah.
Is you got to act your age.
She looks-
well. I want. It's all in your mind. If you act young, you should
Right.
probably dress young. No, you look like an idiot. Just act like Granny. Okay.
Well-
it's time to act like Granny.
She doesn't. She
You can be a
didn't-
hyperactive Granny. I'm a hyperactive Granny. I wear a shirt appropriate to my age.
She didn't look real.
No, I know. Well,
She didn't look real.
was a
I think It was a
bodysuit.
bodysuit because I was like, her skin isn't like that.
Yeah.
She is thin, and she does have. She's well endowed.
And
And she looks nice up here, and it's wonderful that she's so fit and everything. But
what age do you women finally say, maybe it's just my personality and my cooking ability?
it's
that was bad. That
And
was
we're gonna-
terrible. I'm just saying.
and we're
Debbie
gonna
doesn't
get
cook
into
for me.
this.
So I'm still attracted to her. So don't get on me. I was just using that as at what age do you women just
Yeah,
say?
she is a performer. She is great. I love Dolly Parton.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not saying
yeah.
anything against Dolly
She's made
Parton.
enough money to retire tenfold. She's got Dolly World. She's got everything going on.
Yeah.
Just rest.
Right. Well, I mean, and that's fine.
You can keep working. Yeah, I
I'm
understand
not
that too.
against
but
anything. And she sounded amazing, except her voice sounded a little bit like mine does today
Yeah.
because I have a sinus infection I'm
Yeah.
getting over.
I'm just putting it this way. I'm not out there to impress the ladies.
But it
no more.
gives
I'm
It kind of gives a
I'm done.
bad. It puts out a bad thing for young people who struggle with their self-esteem,
yeah.
and
yeah,
it puts out a fake thing. And we're going to get into that. So keep
Well,
going because we're going to get
there
into
was pyramids out in front of her. It had the whole Illuminati thing
Yeah.
going on there. The Dallas cheerleaders that are actually young and and everything. They were dancing out in front of her. They formed a pyramid. I'm sure
Yeah.
that star is probably,
Yeah.
upside down. Who
Mhm.
knows? I'm not giving.
Right.
I'm just saying it was freaky.
Allegedly. No.
Allegedly.
No, I'm just kidding.
There was some signs of some
Yeah,
Illuminati
There was
stuff
some
going
stuff
on.
there, and she did a great performance. So I'm not saying she didn't.
What songs did
But-
she sing, Debbie?
She sang her 9 to 5 song, and then she sang another
Jolene.
song, Jolene.
Yeah, but then she sang
And
a
then
song
she
that
sang
wasn't hers.
Yeah.
She's got
I Will Rock
50,000
You.
songs.
Yeah.
She's got 50,000 songs
And she
that
sang a
she's
song.
famous for.
Right.
She sings a song that wasn't hers. Okay, whatever.
No,
Sure.
her performance was great. She looked great, everything. I'm just saying it sets a bad precedence for our young people who think that is what people can look like. That normal people can look like.
That's what they've
Normal
been doing
people
since the
can't.
dawn of time. So you
But
got to
normal
teach
people
your kids.
can't look like that.
It's okay to be who you are, is what you should say.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay that I'm getting old.
Yeah.
It's okay that you're getting old.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
We don't have to.
Well, let's go on because we got a lot of slides, so we're going to address this. In a
I
minute.
don't care what I look like on this channel. I
Mm.
haven't put on any performance
Well,
enhancing.
cowboy.
Whatever. Okay.
So
All
okay.
right. What did
So
my buddy say?
So we're going to go through this list fast. He could make or write a new song.
Yeah.
We're going to go through this list fast, but we're going to incorporate AI here.
Okay.
This is what these, and there's not 40 of them, so calm down. So what these celebrities would have looked like if they didn't have plastic surgery. If they were really
Oh, this will be good.
old people.
See, Debbie doesn't tell me what she's going to do in the show, so
Mhm.
this is.
Millions in plastic surgery, and you can look like
Why
these
didn't you tell
stars
me
too.
to title this show? This would have been how would.
Yeah,
This
that
would
would be a good title.
All right, here we
You
go.
maybe you'll have
Ready?
to
Want me to
change
go full screen?
Yeah, when you get them up
All
here.
right, here we go.
Yeah. Okay. So this is Deanna. Is it Deanna Rice? Ross?
Deanna
Ross.
Ross.
Deanna Ross. Okay.
Rice. What are you?
I don't
Where
know.
are you at?
I don't know. So,
Diana Ross.
Right.
Everybody.
the one side is how she does look because she's had
Right,
plastic
right.
surgery, and the other side is how she
Yeah,
would
and
look.
she would be perfectly
She would
fine.
be perfectly
She's a
fine, and
beautiful
she
woman.
would look normal.
And in both
Right.
instances.
Yeah.
No problem with
Absolutely.
that.
Right.
She could have saved a lot of money
Right.
and
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah,
so this
yeah,
is Cher, and Cher has always looked amazing
yeah. She
and everything. But
totally acceptable
yeah,
on the left.
but this is how she would look on the left. I don't
would-
know if that's
If
your
I
right.
was a grandkid, I would be
Yeah.
like, oh, Grandma, how's it going? You
But
know, you look lovely today, Grandma.
I think all this plastic surgery though almost makes them look fake.
If I went to see Grandma, and mine have been passed away for a long, long time, but if I would go see Grandma and she was looking like the one on the right, I'd be like, "Good God, what's going on over here, man?
Yeah.
You know, you're freaking me out a little bit,
Yeah, I
Grandma."
just think
you know?
It sets a bad precedent. That's all I'm saying. Okay, keep going because there's a bunch. So this is Goldie
Again.
Hawn. Again, perfectly acceptable.
fine, acceptable.
Some
She
of
looks
them
great.
I see, and you'll see in a minute, and I'll tell you which ones I think look better if they hadn't had
absolute-
plastic surgery.
1,000,000%.
Mm-hmm.
An aging woman, if she just embraces it,
Right.
looks great.
It is. It is what it is. Demi Moore.
Yeah,
So
totally,
she looks fine.
totally fine.
Yeah.
In fact, you're right. She looks better actually on the left because she is that
Looks-
old.
Because she looks real.
I would say, boy, for her age,
Yeah.
boy, she's
Mhm.
looking good.
So
Oh my
Jane
gosh,
Fonda,
Jane
the
Fonda.
woman herself. But look,
Well,
I mean, she doesn't even look like what she would look like.
it's
Right?
Yeah, it's just unimaginably. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. What
You're
is?
still old.
Do you need men to be that attract? You got money. The men
Right.
are gonna come, whether
Right.
you're on the left or the right. Just
I'm just saying it took them millions of dollars to look like this. And for the normal young child looking
Meryl
up to them,
Streep for a while. Actually, I think looked like she did on
Yeah.
the left before she got.
her plastic surgery. Yes.
I'm gonna say she was aging, and now
Mhm. Yeah.
she would be again.
She would be fine.
It doesn't make you younger.
It
doesn't.
hurts our young people
make-
to think that's what you're supposed to look like.
It doesn't make you younger.
See, Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
She would look
Yeah.
normal.
Absolutely. Gramps.
That's
Grandma.
how my mom wore her hair
Gramp.
forever.
How are you today,
Forever.
Grandma?
Yeah.
I'm good. I used
Yeah.
to be a star.
All right. Keep going.
It's It's amazing what your career was, Grandma.
Yeah.
You know, that was
Mm-hmm.
fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Madonna. Now she's one.
Good
Now she would
Lord.
look like kind of like
Well, that one on the right isn't even doing it. She looks a lot freakier than on
Than
the
that?
right. Yeah. She's
No.
got puffed out everything.
yeah.
She looks like a freakazoid now.
Yeah, she kind of does look the
Mhm.
same if you're talking about Madonna. So keep going. Okay, Robert Redford. So
Well,
I
did he-
actually, this
wait
is
a
one.
second. Did he not get anything?
No,
And that's what they're saying he's going to look like? Because
No.
it doesn't look like he had anything done on the right.
he actually looks better if
Yeah.
he hadn't had anything done.
Absolutely.
This is one of the ones that I say he would look better if he didn't have.
Yeah.
More distinguished.
Well, there's
right?
a lot of distinguished men
Uh-huh.
on the path.
And Harrison Ford. Now, maybe the men don't get as much plastic surgery,
Did he? Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So-
It's not doing anything too
No.
much.
No.
Okay.
Dolly Parton. Now, here. And she would look fine. She would look beautiful.
Yeah, Grandma.
She would be good,
How's it going, Grandma?
right?
All right.
Diana
Diane Keaton.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, I think she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
She is a beautiful woman.
Absolutely.
So I like her. So anyway, Britney Spears, she's not even old.
Yeah. She,
And I think
yeah.
she looks better if she hadn't had.
yeah, she
She
looks
looks like the girl
normal.
next door.
She's not 18 anymore, people. She's trying to be 18.
Yeah,
It's better to look your age.
your age. Michael Jackson.
Man. Well, he looks like he's younger.
Yeah.
He looks
don't
like
get
he
me
did
started.
whenever he was a kid. But yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, and this isn't.
Yeah. I know what you're
I'm
going to
not-
say.
I'm not being that way. I'm just saying it is for
African
African
American.
Americans.
Debbie says
young.
African American women look younger than their age. Their age.
Yes.
They age well.
They
is what
age well.
Debbie's saying.
They do. African American men and women age well.
I don't think that's a
That's not.
racist comment
not.
at all. It's true.
It
They
is
just-
true, and I always
She's jealous.
I am jealous because they do age well. All right, keep going. Okay, here you got John
Yeah, he looks
Travolta. I
10
think he
times
looks
better.
perfectly fine.
He would have been
He
fine.
would have hair if he didn't have plastic surgery.
Maybe his
Who
face.
knows?
I don't know. He
Yeah.
looks like a round ball now.
Yeah.
With a beard.
Well, I'm just saying. Renee
Zellweger. You
Okay.
like that movie? What
I
was
do
it?
like that movie.
How Much Money or something?
Yeah, I don't know, but I like her movies.
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Show
yeah,
me the money. You love
Yeah,
that movie.
I do. And Nicole Kidman.
Yeah. Listen, again, if you're an older man,
Yeah.
right,
hmm
and there's a beautiful older woman,
Right.
that's fine.
You just don't have to go through all this.
Yeah, no, that's what we're trying
Plus,
to say.
it's hard on the young people because they think everybody looks like this
You have to
naturally.
get this.
Yeah.
You have to
Mm-hmm.
keep young or you're not relevant
Yeah.
anymore. And there's
Mhm.
a lot of good actors that don't
Yeah.
do anything that go on to
Right.
have amazing careers
Right. Absolutely.
because they just keep on getting roles that fit their-
Fit their age. Okay. Courtney Cox.
Oh,
See, now
she
she
got weird looking.
looks better.
Yeah.
If
Ab-
she hadn't had any
Absolutely.
surgery. Plus, for a while there,
fact-
she was way too skinny.
Her face
Mm-hmm.
just looked terrible.
Yeah.
For a while.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more than probably the
Mhm.
plastic surgery. It's her
Yeah.
her diet or whatever she was trying to do to
Yeah,
stay
she
young.
was
She did
way
not
too skinny
look
for a
good
while.
look- it-
Yeah.
So in her mind, she might have been thinking, "Ooh, I'm still rocking it,"
yeah.
you know. But no, you were looking a little freaky. Rather have you a little plump,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know, it's okay to get a little weight on you. All
Mhm.
good.
Okay, Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks, he actually looks better. On the one side, he
Yeah.
looks 10 times younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not gone well for him.
Yeah.
His aging with
No.
the plastic surgery.
Right.
All right. How many more of these do we
I
got?
don't know. Brad Pitt,
Yeah, he's
he would
Yeah.
look like
a
his age.
distinguished
Yeah.
50-year-old man.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, keep going. Go fast. Okay.
Yeah.
Cameron
Like,
Diaz.
she has that young.
She does.
look to begin with.
Yeah,
she would have just
look perfectly fine.
yeah. She's got
Yeah.
that.
Keep going. Meg Ryan, one of my favorite actresses.
What happened to
She
her?
did so many movies
Yeah.
when she was younger. Probably
I've
because
seen
she
some
can't.
pictures. I think she's not as good looking as what they're showing there either. I don't think she aged too well. I think that's a good picture of her over there. And
Over
a couple
there.
of these are
they're giving them the benefit of the doubt.
benefit
Okay,
of
we
the
made
doubt.
it through them all.
All right.
But that's just saying that that's what young kids are looking up to.
Yeah.
And it's unrealistic for the normal person.
I expect you, Debbie, to look 50-some years old.
I do, because I am.
That's right.
I'm almost 60.
But in my eyes, you're still that young girl
I
that
know.
I use. That's what I see whenever I look at you.
Yeah.
I think you're a very beautiful woman. For one thing, I'm cheap, right?
Yes.
So, don't get the plastic surgery, but you don't need it. You
Is
don't
Meg
need
Ryan dead? I feel like she's not dead.
I don't know. She looked horrible the last time I saw her. She was on some, I think she's been doing some, I don't know.
I liked all of her movies. I
weird
really did.
stuff
When
that-
she did all of her movies, I loved
I
her
think she
new
fell off the
movies.
wagon a little bit.
Oh. Yeah. So go back to the news.
All right. Let's
Okay.
we
So
got
we have
going?
some Cosmo news
blah, blah, blah.
going on.
Yeah,
Unexplained structures in the heart of our galaxy. So.
yeah. Things aren't making so much sense to them. They think they know it all. Then they get
And then
to
they
change
find
what-
something else.
I don't even know if any of this stuff
Yeah.
that they tell us, because I can't see it with my eyes.
Uh-huh.
But they're like saying we're in a bar galaxy. All I know is it's all too far away.
And you can't get there.
You can't get there. Earth is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Why are we spending billions of dollars to look into space
Mm-hmm.
whenever we couldn't even stop a mass,
Right.
No, we can't even control our sun from throwing off a mass ejection someday, wiping out our electronics, which happened in 1850. There was a really bad one. I'm getting winded. I know. But
No,
listen,
you're fine.
listen, who cares? I want my jacuzzi.
Thanks, Lazy Days. Meg Ryan is still living.
Yeah, and I want my jacuzzi, right?
Mhm. That's all you want.
Don't give it to NASA.
Right.
Give it
Right.
a little bit to everybody in America
Right.
to get something nice. Whatever they want, a luxury item they couldn't afford, just give it, say, here you go.
Yeah.
Here's your tax money back. Get something nice. You got to blow it on something that's meaningless. Okay.
Keep
all right.
going.
Because this is meaningless.
It is. Okay. Keep going. Okay. And then the same telescope finds water and methane on the atmosphere of a warm Jupiter.
Okay.
So there you go.
Again, are you going there anytime soon
No, I'm
in
not
your
going to
lifetime?
Jupiter.
All right.
Mm-mm.
I'm not either.
Not planning on it.
Not going to do me any good.
Okay. And why is NASA immediately suspending all Mars missions?
I don't know. There's a whole can of worms. We could do
That headline is misleading anyway.
hand loading cowboy adventures could do a show on that maybe. I don't know. All I know is it's so many things. Is it worth going there?
Mm-hmm.
That's my question.
Yes.
Is it worth going?
Mhm.
No.
No.
It's not worth going to Mars. Just to say we did it.
Right.
Like we're going to send some people, colonize it. And they're going to sit in there, then Earth gets wiped out.
Yeah.
Well, those people are probably
Mhm.
screwed too. They still need supplies from Earth, Are they going to live in a bubble for the rest of their lives? That doesn't sound like any fun. I'd rather go out with my planet than go to a planet I can't survive on.
Right.
without
Absolutely.
artificial help.
Yes.
What?
All right. Keep going.
All
I
right.
like that. And then this tells all kinds of stuff about it's only like for 2 weeks that they're not doing any missions because something about the sun is in front of Mars. And so that was just like a
You throw-
nothing burger.
And you got my interest because you're saying NASA with the number 11. I
Ah,
could
this
go
is
down
okay.
some
Rabbit hose.
weird rabbit holes with all
Mhm.
that information. What is for this 2 week? It is because Mars is currently in solar conjunction, meaning the sun
Bye,
currently
Lila.
lies directly
Have a good day.
between Earth and Mars. Okay.
Okay.
And aren't you glad to know that, Debbie?
Yeah, I know.
Is it breaking your heart
It-
that we cannot talk to anything on Mars right now?
Uh-huh. It is breaking my
Father,
heart.
it's
Okay.
breaking Debbie's
And
heart.
then why alien life could be thriving on the Terminator line of exoplanets.
Why alien life could be thriving. It could be.
It could be. On these dwarf planets is what it's saying.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows if, you have some conspiracies about the radiation belt.
Right.
Like we can send rovers and
Right.
stuff out. Maybe
Mhm.
even. I don't know.
Right.
I believe maybe we have, but humans cannot take the radiation
Right.
if they're not being protected and then I've seen things where like the people in the space shuttle went 200 miles, like instead of 100 miles, they went 200 and some miles out. They already had sparklies in their eyes from radiation,
Coming in, yeah.
Coming in,
Right.
and experienced that. So that's only 200 miles out,
Yeah.
and they're still being semi-protected. So
Uh-huh.
who knows?
Who knows?
I'm not saying anything anyway.
Okay.
I'm just saying maybe humans can't go.
Maybe. Maybe not. And okay. And then last but not least, okay, I guess the White House speaker person came out and said that this was the fourth cheapest Thanksgiving ever. And she's saying because everybody's been getting raises, that it makes it in proportion. And even these figures that I'm going to show you in a minute, I think are conservative. You guys in the chat tell me.
Is this your last news article?
Well, we have some stuff to go with it.
Okay, well,
some stats.
Let's bring up, we went shopping yesterday. We didn't have to. Kind of didn't want to. The whole Black Friday thing at Walmart, right? So it was in the afternoon. We needed some supplies.
I had to pick up my prescriptions because I have a sinus.
That's why we went out. Okay.
I have a sinus infection.
She has a sinus infection. Got her prescription.
Right.
Then we walked around. Nobody. Remember in the days whenever, even weeks before Christmas, Walmart parking lot
was packed.
It was hard to find a spot, right?
Right.
Get in there. There's nobody in there.
No.
There's
it's not
just
less
a
than normal.
Yeah, maybe less than normal or normal traffic for that time of day. And then I asked the counter lady, I said, hey.
How crazy was it?
Was it crazy this morning? She goes, no.
Nope.
There was less people in there this morning than there is now.
Yeah.
That's unheard of on Black Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying it's because the economy is good or bad. I'm just saying people buy their stuff online now, and there's incredible deals online, and you don't even have to fight it or wonder if you're going to get the item. You get it, So there's different ways of shopping now, but again, if I think the economy was good, people would still be done shopping and go, let's go see if we can get some deals, Speaking of which,
Mark found a deal at Walmart.
These earbuds were $9.90, under $10. Let's say $10.
Okay.
$10, okay? They sound really good. Why would anybody buy iPods? The iPhone ones.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're like $100 some dollars. These are $10. They sound great to me. And they got 8-hour runtime.
Okay.
8-hour runtime. On just the earbuds alone, 32 hours with the charging case. That's a good deal. That's all I got, though. I went in there. That's it. That's all we bought on Black Friday. And I didn't really need to. I got another set of cheapos.
Right.
But I thought, for $10.
Might as well buy them. Okay, so I'm going to show you some figures of what they're saying is the cost for Thanksgiving in the news. I have some stats.
You need me to?
And I think they're low. So you guys tell me, because we went out to eat. So we spent like $32 for our Thanksgiving meal.
Not bad. Not bad overall. I think they
$15.95 for all you could eat.
Yeah, I think they try to do that
Thanksgiving
because they know people are not as fortunate.
Right.
So I think you're always going to get a pretty good deal if a restaurant's open on Thanksgiving because they're trying to be giving.
Yes.
They're trying to be giving.
Okay. So it says in this article that the cost of the most affordable Thanksgiving dinner in the U.S. was in these places.
Yeah, whatever.
Does it say? It says it was it's $59.10 for 10 people. Do you guys think that's a low number? I think it's a low ball number. I think
I don't know.
that
it just
you
depends.
would spend more money than $59.10
Maybe on
to feed
average,
10 people.
I don't know.
For Thanksgiving.
I know we went to she came up to see me in Aspen. I was doing downhill skiing.
Right.
I did it every Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I lived.
Mm-hmm.
Aspen or Beaver Creek, Vail,
Right.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We went to this one crazy hip restaurant that was doing a special down, that restaurant that's down the, is all like, new age and everything. Yeah. But the guys whipped up the greatest Thanksgiving dinner, and I think we paid $12 or $15 there in Aspen. So you can get a good deal. I think they're being giving. I
think it's a low number too.
It's giving, so
really
yeah, I don't know.
Okay, Zombie had 9 people, and it was $143.
Okay, listen, you could probably gonna, you can almost, by the time you buy everything you need to do a Thanksgiving dinner, I think we, especially just for 2. Just for 2, we came in at $30.
Right.
We could have never bought all the stuff we ate there for $30 bucks.
For $30. Of course, we would have leftovers, but yeah. So anyway, the cost over time. Here we go. So go on. A bowl porridge, yeah. Okay, so this is hard to read.
All right.
Okay, so this says that between now and from 1960 to now, it is 565% up.
Okay.
The cost of Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I believe
and that it rose 3.5% this year. I think that's a low number.
Well, you got if you went back 3 or 4 years, it's been a lot.
Right.
Go ahead.
All right. So go to the next slide. A few more.
It's 3 only this year.
And then it tells you each category or whatever, and it says all the different categories of things that people eat.
You remember whenever chicken used to be like 69 cents a pound? I remember you could get chicken wings, which were not popular back in the day. You used to get those for, I don't know, it's $8. Who knows? It's annoying, but they can't hear that ringing probably.
Okay.
But we were getting a phone. What was I trying to say here?
It said spam.
No, what was I saying about the cost of? Oh yeah, chicken.
Yeah.
You remember the chicken wings? They used to be a throw-out item almost. It was 25 cents a pound. Then they became popular and were the same price of. But I remember back in college, I used to probably buy chicken at 60 cents a pound. What is it today?
Yeah.
I don't go shopping.
Yeah. Okay, so then we're done with the news. We're done.
Okay, we're done.
We're done.
Let's go back out to us.
You want to go to the marina and see if you can get up here?
Let me get the marina going. Just hold on a second on the phone call here. Let me get it up and running.
If you want to call in, you can call in and tell us what's on your mind today and how everything's going.
Shouldn't take too long. Just double check.
Again, sorry for my voice. I'm fighting a sinus infection.
Hold on.
And I'm on a steroid now, so it should get better. My cough is much better.
All right. We should be good to go on the phone calls.
Okay. So you can call in. You can tell us about your Thanksgiving,
or
how
just
much it cost you,
us
or whatever.
ramble.
Yeah, I have no idea. You need to talk for a little bit.
I don't know. Listen, the whole truck thing that I was ranting on earlier, it's just ridiculous. You don't need fancy, vehicles to run a farm. Or just drive the work.
You need sensible vehicles.
We
reliable vehicles.
We have gotten to the point
where
we're over-engineering. Yeah, all these, things are great, but I don't think they would really help sell a car more than just saying, hey, we're going to give you a bare-bones car for a great price. It's not going to have all this widgets on it, and it's going to cost you, if you took it into the dealer or to a mechanic, he's going to be able to fix it for you,
right?
And you're going to be able to keep on going down the road, and it's going to be a great vehicle for you. What is wrong with that? I know Toyota might be coming out with a mini, smaller truck for $10,000 to go against the Ford Maverick.
TJ, it's at the top. It's 405-373-6190.
But you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, maybe I'm hoping this Toyota for $10,000 truck is the truck I've been looking for.
Right. Oh, lone cowboy.
Hi. What's up, Ken Starr?
Yes. Hang on just a minute, TJ, if that's you.
No,
Not you,
no,
Ken.
Ken.
You keep going.
TJ, just hold on 1 second.
Oh, put up is the desktop audio
Oh,
on?
wait, hold on. All right. Nope.
All
Okay.
right, now talk.
Good morning, Ken.
Good morning, everyone.
And anybody, we can only take one phone call at a time. So we're going to talk to Ken for a second. As soon as he drops off, try to call back in. Go, Ken.
Yeah, I won't be just a
You're
couple
fine.
minutes. A good friend of mine that I used to rodeo with, he raises some cows and calves and whatnot. He had a Chevy Duramax diesel, and it had 50,000 miles on it. And the darn thing spun a bearing.
Yeah.
A crank bearing. So, and I told him, I said, dude, and he actually drives truck for Walmart. I told him, I said, man, I said, I'd go with the Cummins, you know?
Yeah.
Well, he had his eye on this 23 Dodge Ram Cummins. I can't remember what edition it is, but he was like, yeah, I know. Well, the dealer he traded it into ended up giving him over $20,000 for the truck. And then they relisted it for over 50.
Oh, my
mother!
Before they even put a motor in it.
Good grief! That's insane.
Well, my buddy's son-in-law used to be a salesman for another Dodge dealer, and he called down there and asked about it. Oh, well, we got problems with it. We're going to have to put a motor in it. Blah 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 blah. Oh, okay. So you already relisted it before you even got the motor in it, you know? So, and yeah, they had to take it back off the internet because somebody screwed up. But
okay.
He ended up getting a Dodge Cummins 23, 3/4 ton, and I think they had it listed for 74.
Yeah.
Something like that. You know, so he put 10,000 down plus the 20,000 trade in, so that's 30. So he still owes 40 on it, you know, and he said, I can afford those payments easy, you know.
Yeah.
But he can write it off on his taxes for, you know, farm use. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
a good thing. Yeah, that's why my brother
Right.
buys vehicles, is because he can write it off.
Yeah.
But here's another thing. This Linda is going to be in the market for a new car. She's been in the
I'm
market
sorry, TJ.
for a new car. And we're waiting till after the first of the year so it doesn't go on this year's property taxes. Because in Missouri we pay property taxes.
Okay.
Yeah, we pay property
so-
taxes.
Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to call in and say hi and tell you about that Duramax, you know, with that spun bearing. And Debbie, I hope you get some rest, you know, because
I've been resting.
you know, it's a lot of stuff going on, you know, with that guy sitting next to you there all day, you know.
Mhm. He was bugging me yesterday.
I wanted to go camping this weekend, but so far, you know, Debbie's not feeling well, so I've been.
Right.
I don't want to go camping by myself. That's just like
Right.
not too much fun. You just sit there and go. I could be in a nice house. I might try to do a 2-hour off-grid challenge this evening. Maybe 2 hours. See if I can muster it up to go out there.
Stay off grid for 2 hours.
Knowing that I have a perfectly fine, good place to come back to with power and septic, but I might dig deep.
So what you're saying is you end up running out of things to talk to yourself about?
Yeah, I need to talk to somebody. So maybe I'll go live on my 2-hour off-grid challenge and talk to people.
That would be good.
Right.
So.
So, well, listen, I'm going to look up some pictures of Dolly Parton and see if I can find an app where I can get Dolly Parton as an AI girlfriend.
There you go.
Okay.
That's exactly what you need, Ken.
We'll talk to you later.
All right, talk to you later,
bye.
Ken.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
It was Lazy Days that was trying to call in. So Lazy Days, you can call now.
Well, he gets, yeah. Call in.
Or
Lines
Linda,
are
sometimes.
open.
Or Linda
I know.
sometimes.
I don't know. That's Ken for you.
Yes.
You know? And he's always demanding you say bye all the time.
I know.
He's like, bye, Ken. My gosh.
Okay, and TJ says he can't call from Australia.
That's Lone Cowboy Adventures, by the way. Okay, here we go.
Call from
The Mod Fathers.
Good morning, Jesse.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing?
We're hanging in there.
I see that. Well, listen, I just wanted to call and say hello, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Let you guys know that we watch you. I mean, religiously. I try to watch you almost every Saturday. We love your show. I can't get enough of it.
Oh, well, that's sweet.
Well, thank you. If we could figure out how to reach the older people on YouTube and out there, I think our show fits that demographic.
It does. Yeah, you're right. It's just getting the word out. But I think most of the older folks are, still drinking coffee and not realizing that the show is on.
Yeah, I'm thinking about starting to divide it up into segments and just releasing videos after the fact of short little segments, videos.
Right. You were talking about the vehicles, Mark, and how they're getting on, electronic and everything. But they passed a bill. They snuck in a bill. Yeah, I don't know if you heard about it.
Yep.
The kill switch bill, and or kill switch mandate, not the bill. Kill switch mandate, and it was in that infrastructure bill that they passed, the 2021 infrastructure investment bill, and which allows law enforcement or government or whatever you want to call it the ability to not only kill the engine but also to listen in, from what I understand.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So I see this. That's going to be all kind of problems here, especially privacy issues. But it's supposed to be mandated in 2026. All cars are going to have it, new and old, from what I understand.
Oh, old?
And old.
Good luck with that.
Well, the thing is I heard about that back whenever, the people I was listening to mentioned that right away, back whenever they first, brought out the bill and what was snuck in there. And I'm like, of course, how about this, Jesse? If we didn't agree with what was going on in our local, state or something like that, we wanted to go down to the Capitol and just speak our mind peacefully. We'd get on the car, we'd start to drive there, and they would just be able to, we wouldn't be able to gather. They don't want us gathering together. They don't want us out of our 15-minute cities here one day. This leads right into it. Like, if you try to escape out of your 15-minute city, they can just turn. This has nothing but bad in it. I know they'll sell it as probably that Niagara Falls Bridge incident.
Yeah, it could have
They'll
stopped
be like,
it.
oh boy, we need this in the bill. That way, if a car's going over 100 miles an hour and it's approaching the border, we can just turn it off. And they'll sell it as a good thing. But meanwhile, they're trading our freedom under the shroud of safety. But go ahead.
Correct. That's what I was going to say. They're trying to sell it as a safety item to prevent drunk drivers from driving. Well, I see a lot more advantages for the establishment to do whatever they want to do with your, like you said, stop you from going places. They don't want you to, rally. They don't want you to, do anything.
Absolutely.
Another note I wanted to talk about was the Thanksgiving, or not Thanksgiving, but Good Friday event. Lisa and I went to Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure if you saw my note.
I did.
We went to Hobby Lobby. She got $827 worth of stuff for $200.
That's great.
A lot of the stuff was 90% off.
Now
90%. Who does that?
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen here. It's almost like they're. Some things are really cheap, like things we need every day, not so much. But things that it's almost like there's a sign that they know that the economy is not good, and
TVs are really cheap.
Oh man, TVs.
But something else you might need.
Yeah.
Like sugar, not so much.
Yeah.
I need sugar.
That's a good example. Yeah. But I think they know something's coming down. This is just allegedly through my, sources, but I hear that EBU Bank, that the government gave them money to buy the Swiss
bank.
that, went under so it wouldn't collapse, right? They gave them money, the government, and now EBU is supposedly, allegedly collapsed. But they haven't told anybody yet because the rich people need to get their stock money and everything out of there first before it's official. That's just in the grapevine, but I don't think the economy is going too well.
Cindy said she got good deals at Hobby Lobby too. I need to go to Hobby Lobby.
Oh my gosh.
Now we have to go to Hobby Lobby.
Because she wants to do her Debbie's Mindless Happy Place. There's a plug for you, Debbie.
There's a plug.
Yeah, what else you got, Jesse?
They have one aisle that is 90%, and it's usually all your fall stuff. That's just, fall's just about over with now. But all your fall stuff is 90% off. So at least they got a whole bunch of stuff for next year. And this isn't even stuff for me. This is stuff for us to give away.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you guys are great.
Yeah, Zombie 5 got in on those deals too, she said. Zombie 5 Dumpster Dive, she said. Mash Boy. That's a name, boy.
I know, it is.
I love that name.
So, Jesse, while we have you here, plug those 2 lives that you're going to be having. One on the 2nd and one on the 10th.
So the next one we have is going to be December 2nd. That's going to be a collaboration between myself and Ann Dale, who reached 8K rather.
Wow.
And so we're celebrating that, and then we reached 2K. So we're
congratulations.
We're together, and we'll have a big mega giveaway. And mega stands for making every giveaway awesome. We're having a mega giveaway.
Well, not that you don't give away nice stuff on every one of your lives.
Yeah.
Well, and then the next one's going to be December 8th, which is for those who've signed up to go on the cruise. We have a special cruise giveaway going on. There's going to be prizes just for the persons that signed up, and then there's going to be prizes for everybody else. So it's going to be another awesome giveaway.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to both of those.
Yeah, TJ said if you buy a TV, it can control your brain. Well, the thing is we would just use it for the Roku and watch our stuff. Rumble and YouTube and all the good stuff.
But I think what he's talking about is the new smart TVs are able to not only listen but watch you while you're in your house.
Absolutely. I think everything does.
They would be bored.
Yeah, no. Well, I'll be first on the list no matter what anyway, so I'm good to go.
What's Mark doing to that carburetor? Let's see.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just wanted to call in and say hello and wish you guys happy holidays. I know Thanksgiving, Christmas are together close by. I probably won't get to talk to you, but just want to say hello.
All right.
Well,
hello to you
It's good hearing your voice, and sure do love seeing you at all the meetups in person also.
Yeah, but we love your show. We really do. And,
thank you.
Love it.
Like I say, and Jesse will say it too, tens and tens of people love us. And that's all that matters.
It is.
No, I think you're up to 20s and 20s now.
20s and 20s like us now.
Yeah, 20s and 20s. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
thanks, Jesse, and thanks for moderating our
you're
channel.
Great.
We love it. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Because if there's one thing I'm lacking in our show is moderators.
Yeah, we are very
limited.
What is the
selective
word? Whenever
we are selective on who we allow to moderate.
What is it that they always say? Vet. We vet all our people extremely. We only let the minuscule people be our moderators.
Right.
Maybe.
And that, TJ, happened from Drunk Debbie. My first live on the 4th of July. I jumped on here live, and it was so fun making people moderators that now I feel bad if I don't make everybody moderators.
The biggest and my brain cannot work this way, is one of the biggest ways that they sell these vehicles for millions of dollars and stuff like that is, and every dealer has done this from the dawn of time. It's like, how much money you got to spend a month,
Oh, yeah.
You can't, well, it's going to take you 20 years to pay off, but we can make that happen for you.
We can make that happen
and nobody takes out a calculator and goes, okay, $369. I know it's probably way more than that now, but whatever. $369 for 100 months, you know?
Mhm.
That tells you what the car is worth. Not even throwing in there how much your interest, you know, is and everything for
Yeah.
what the actual cost of the vehicle.
Right.
And if you saw the actual cost, you'd be like, no way am I going to pay that. You know, that's ludicrous for a car, you know, but they get you. They just make them monthly payments affordable. And
Yes.
yeah, there you go. And you're stuck with a payment. My cars I pay $2,000 for, right? Up front, cash. $2,000. They've been all working really pretty. I've been pretty fortunate with all my purchases for my cheap, really, really cheap vehicles. And then I don't make a payment at all.
Right.
So if I just go like 5 months without making a payment, it's paid for. You know, it's all done. It's paid for. And then I get liability insurance. So then the money that you save by not getting full insurance actually pays for the car outright. It's a free car because your insurance is way low. Now, what kind of deal is that? That's how Cheap Mark's brain works. I don't care. I think I'm right. And I think the way I do business is the right way. But there again, people say, but Mark, you don't have nice things. Right?
Right.
Miss Debbie. Miss Debbie's like, yeah, you cheap son of a... We're like, but, and then my son just gave me a free car. So there you go.
Well, it was a car that we bought.
We bought it for him. He was nice enough whenever he, instead of trading in and getting $0 for it, gave it back to us.
Zombie, prices are crazy. My son was looking for a newer SUV, and they were all like used ones for like $15,000 and stuff like that.
Probably not even as good as the one that he gave us back to us.
Right.
He just, and you don't know. You don't know what condition they were in before and everything.
And the one he had just was high mileage.
Yeah, high mileage. We just drove it out for our Thanksgiving dinner. It has everything that I talked about. Leather seats.
Yeah.
Electronic everything. And
heated seats.
And it's in great shape. It looks phenomenal. And we drove out to Thanksgiving. I'm like, boy, this is a nice... It's a Dodge Durango, 2005 Dodge Durango.
2004.
Limited edition, loaded to the max. Got it for $3,500 for him. He used it for 4 or 5 years, gave it back to us, and now we'll have it for who knows how many more years.
Yeah.
It's one of our better cars, to be honest with you.
It's just high mileage.
I wish I had the picture of you eating lunch. I took a picture of Debbie outside of it, and it's where I don't want to bore the people.
Okay.
It just
and
looks
it's time for us to get out of here.
Fabulous. Oh, is it?
We talked too long.
Wow. Okay, let's get out of here.
So we're going to get out of here. Thank you for joining us. And so we'll see you next week on Saturday. And until then, remember, do your own research and be prepared.
Yeah. Think about it. Get a cheap car. Get liability insurance. And live life, people. On that note, I'm out of here. Debbie's already out of here.